Out, and this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, mate. Congratulations again on your new 2019 Toyota Hilux, the SR5 Plus, sitting here in front of me, mate. It's an absolute glamour of a car. Can't wait to take you through it. Looks like it was a private owner, predominantly down in South Australia, but full Toyota service history the whole way through, including the last couple of services by us. But mate, like I said, the whole idea of this video is just to take you through the whole car, the inside, the outside, any little marks and scratches we can find, and yeah, just give you obviously a better suss of the car itself. We're obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, mate, so we are lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently standing at 235 Mulgrave Road. You can even see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up on the hill there, our service department's down the back, and we do have another yard up at exactly the same, up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. So we get some absolutely awesome trucks just like this one here. So starting from the very front, mate, incredibly tidy across here. Like I said, going to be as picky as I absolutely possibly can. We did have a bit of rain last night, so I just gave it a quick chamois. So apologies if there's still a little bit of water around the joint, but we've done the best we can. Super tidy across the actual bonnet. Sort of struggling to see any like stone chips or anything that I can actually point out for you. That just came off with my finger. Little tiny sort of mark, little hairline one just there, and maybe a couple tiny little stone chips just there, probably smaller than the size of the tip of your pen. But other than that, mate, incredibly tidy as we come across the front. And same thing through this side here. You also got the genuine Toyota headlight protectors on here too. Right across that passenger quarter panel as well on the front there. Super tidy across the actual grills. And right across the front as well. Really well looked after, mate. Tiny little bit of scuff, not even scuff, just a couple little lines on the inside there. They're not through the paint or anything like that, but just very faint. Got the ARB, obviously colour-coded bull bar on here too. Little tiny stone chip just there on the front, but otherwise very clean through that paint. Very tidy through there, and right up underneath as well. I kicked those wheels out for you too, so you can see the tread left on there. Obviously the bash plates, everything underneath as well. Very tidy underneath. Tiny little bit of dust, but other than that, not too bad at all, that's for sure. Coming down to the passenger side, we've just got the passenger front wheel being the SR5 wheels on these guys, so the alloys for them. Looking very tidy across those. Can't really see any gravel rash or anything like that I can point out for you that I can find. Stacks of tread left on these guys. You can see a little indicator just down in there. Absolutely heaps left on there. Pretty clean through the actual guards itself, obviously through the suspension and everything down there too, through the wishbones and that. Made very tidy. A little bit dusty, but extremely tidy. That's for sure. Just quickly show you down obviously the body lines of the car there too. And across that windscreen as well. So no chips or cracks or anything like that. And same across the roof there too, matey. Very tidy. Obviously got the genuine the weather protectors on the front windows here too. No window tinting on this one, as you can see. It is just privacy glass on the back windows. So just the glass that comes out the factory. Very tidy on the actual passenger door itself. Obviously being the SR5, we got the keyless entry for these ones. So locks the car, got the keys in my pocket, push that one there to simply unlock that again. A couple tiny little sort of fingernail marks, very faint ones just on the inside there, just from people catching that handle as they do open it. But super tidy through this side. And the inside of the door card here for you as well. That rain's kicking back in, so we'll try and speed this up for you. Genuine Hilux mats on the inside here, obviously just a little bit dusty from us test driving it. Cup holders on the inside, got the storage at the top, got a little accessory mount down here for the extra accessory plugs, USB, that kind of thing, all that kind of stuff we just leave in the car. And like I said, was a private owner. Had a brand new set of tyres put on it in October 2021. Peter Kittle Toyota down in South, like I said, South Australia, so first service, 10,000 Ks, 2020, 2021 at 21,000, 2021, 30,000, 2022 at 40, 2022 at 52, that's us, Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, and then 2022 at 56. So when they come through, if they're due for a service, we get them done. So that's perfect service history there, mate. Full Toyota books, you can't ask for better than that, that's for sure. Not too bad through the inside here, tiny little sort of mark there on the actual leather, just like, looks like someone's shorts might have caught it or something like that. It's not actually through the leather, but it is just a little mark. But the rest is extremely clean through the inside here, even across that roof lining to the back there as well. The rear seats. Very clean through there. Same thing to the obviously the rear door now. Exceptionally clean through here. We've got the child locks just there on the doors as well. The door card there too. It's just a little bit of what looks like armour all, I'd say, just hasn't come off properly yet. A little tiny little scuff there. I'd say from people with a watch or something, maybe grabbing the handle. Very clean through here. Got the genuine fitted mats the whole way around again. It's like a little strap here too to lift this side up. So a little bit of storage there. Just those straps there. They got a little button there as well. So there's actually a little clip. So if you want to put it around that headrest and have them up full time, you can do that too. We've got the little argument separator in the middle there, of course. But very clean through the inside here too. Got the little hooks on the inside, so if you want to put clothing or bags or anything that you don't want sliding around, they're rated for 4 kilos. They just stops that. Got aircon controls in the back there too. But very clean. Got the fuel release on this side. I'll show you where the actual release for that is once we jump inside. Again, stacks of tread left on these guys. You can see a little spare tyre through the back. Looks just about brand new as well. Man, extremely clean through here, mate. Looking very good on those wheels as well. Down through the back here. Looks like, nah, just a little bit of dirt as well. Mate, the paintwork on this thing is just so tidy. They've done a real good job looking after it. Right across the chrome rear bar there too. Got the genuine Toyota tote bar there as well. Obviously with the 7-pin round plug there as well. And right up underneath. Try and show as much as we can. And that tailgate here too. So being the SR5, we've got obviously all the chrome finishes across here. We've got a little reverse camera there too. Looks like a tiny little bit of the actual sticker work's just come off there. So central locking on the canopy there too. We've got the struts for the tailgate. And of course all the lining through the inside here too. We've got tie down points across the back. Toyota ones. Right through there. Very tidy canopy. So that locks up. We'll have to do that one first. There's actually a little button just under there. So release that. Close that one up. And then back down as well. Very dark glass on there too. Keeps it nice and private for you. For everything on the inside. Super clean through this. Down the driver's side now, of course. The actual paintwork. You can see that pearl starting to come out in the sun now. A couple tiny little sort of stone chips just there. There. But very, very faint. Exceptionally clean across the actual mags again. And like I said, absolutely heaps of tread left on these guys. Just about brand new tyres. See right across the chassis. Back across that spare tyre again, of course. So again, just into the driver's side now. Really well looked after door card. Same on that entry point there too. So same thing, obviously, we've got that fitted mat across the back. The strap just here for this side too. And your jacket tools just up under there for you as well. But very tidy, mate. Absolutely. Very, very tidy. Credit to the previous owners. And finally just the driver's side door now. Not too bad as we come across. Got obviously the chrome mirrors. A little bit of dirt just there. And finally just up under the driver's side now as well. You can look through obviously through the wishbones and the springs. Same thing, mate. Tiny little bit of fading there, but not too bad. Just quickly show you into the driver's side now. Obviously got the all the electric windows for the whole way around. We've got the window controls, central locking, a little power fold for the mirrors as well, and the adjustments for the mirrors, so left and right side of the car, across that toggle there. Electric seats, being the SR5 Plus, we've got the leather the whole way around, and electric seats on the drivers, so you can adjust that for the backrest, everything as well. And the fitted mats the whole way through. So the spotlights on the front, so again, controlled by that one there. Just before we do jump in there, we'll start it up in a second. Obviously we don't have the spotlights anymore. It looks like they would have kept them. but the wiring is still there for it. So 2 keys with this, with the central locking. Both of those work perfect, and then we got all the keys for the canopy and everything there as well. So I'll open this back up, we'll jump inside, get this started up. So like I said, no spotlights on the front. They have kept those, but the button is there, so if you want to wire up some new ones yourself, it should be nice and easy. The manual DPF burn for the recalls, the switch is there for you too. Plenty of blank switches for any other lights or anything you want to put on the car. I will pop the bonnet, because I will show another that bonnet before we finish up, and the fuel release is just there too. So as we jump in, being a push button start for the SR5 Plus, you do have to have your foot on the brake. It gives you a little message on the screen there to remind you to be able to start this. So as long as the keys are in the car, foot's on the brake, you can turn that on. Cool little menu there, your welcome menu. Oh, it is a hot day here in Cairns. 56,069 kilometers, mate. No engine lights, no dash lights, nothing of that kind of sort. We're very particular about the cars that we do get. Like I said, full Toyota service history, not due again until 66,000 or April next year, so that's awesome. Very clean across the actual dash here itself. We obviously got the mirrors with the up the top there. We got the solid handles, adjustable seatbelt, solid handles, and solid handles the whole way around. So great for full driving, great for the family, everyone jumping in and out, that kind of thing. Massive big touchscreen display here. This is your favorites menu, so every time you hit the actual home button, it's going to bring you to this one here. But you can enlarge those, so you got to go straight into the sat nav, all that kind of thing from there. Otherwise, that home button is going to bring you to your radio, Bluetooth, whatever you're playing music wise is going to be on that left hand side there too. Little apps button here. It's going to bring you up to this one. We got a little sub menu, so all your eco settings, all the actual settings, your phone settings, connecting them up, your contacts, all that kind of thing, and jumping straight into the sat nav, the audio, whatever the case is, through those as well. So real nice and easy from those ones there. Obviously, like I said, you've got that reverse camera on the back, so you can physically see the actual tow bar itself and the rear bar there too. So backing onto trailers is an absolute piece of cake. You can just about line yourself up perfectly every time. So real nice and handy with those ones. As we come down, aircon controls are up on the left hand side, temperatures over on the right where you want it coming out of is all through the rest there. Like I said, we've got that aftermarket accessory plug there for the USB and the extra accessory plugs. Being the SR5 Plus, you get the heated seats, so left and right side of the car, you can turn these on for the driver's seats. Traction control, downhill descent, so basically cruise control for coming down big hills, and of course your rear diff lock there too, and another accessory plug up under there as well. Full drive options are obviously up here, so being the 2-wheel drive at the moment, so we're in high 2, driving around town, that's what you want. To chuck it into the 4-wheel drive, real nice and easy, it's all electronic, just simply put it into neutral, flick across to H4, you'll see it flashing up the top there a couple of times. Once it is engaged, it'll be a solid light. If it ever does keep flashing and it does engage, just simply put it into drive or reverse. Move forward or backwards in a straight line, and it will just let that mechanical side just catch up with the electric side as well. So we'll chuck that in, see if it'll do it here. There you go. So now that's it. That's fully engaged. That's stopped flashing. So again, back to neutral. Push that in and go across the low floor. And now your traction control, all your safety stuff's going to turn off as well, and we're now engaged in full low. So for your hectic fall driving, beach runs, mud terrain, all that kind of thing, we've got that super high revs but not a lot of speed. That's the one you want. So again, all electronic. You simply just go back, let it disengage, and then back into H2, and we're good to go back on the road. Piece of cake. So down here we've also got your eco mode, so great for driving around town, it's going to save you some fuel. Got the power mode, great for overtaking, great for towing, great for fall driving, all that sort of stuff where you want to burn in a bit of extra fuel. Heaps of storage through here, cup holders in the middle, heaps of storage here, real handbrake down there. Again, we've got the nifty little one for the new ones. We've got the little inverter plug down there too, so 100 watt. All from factory, but otherwise, mate, incredibly clean through here. No mirror on the actual driver's side, only on the passenger. But we do have the obviously the solid handles the whole way around. We've got curtain airbags, we've got airbags in the steering wheel, we've got airbags in the dash, airbags in the seats as well. Absolutely freaking everywhere. And just before we do jump out, I'll show you that power fold. So that's those little mirrors, that button I was saying about, so you can tuck those mirrors in and out from that little switch there. So before we finish up, mate, I'll leave this car running, so I just want to jump out, quickly show you under the bonnet. That's going to beep a couple of times, letting me know that I've got the keys in my hand. So there is the 2.8 little turbo diesel motor, mate. Plenty of room over the back if you want to chuck a second battery, but plenty, you can see the oils and everything there as well. Exceptionally well looked after, mate. You try and give you a good look through there, as best as we can. If there's anything you do want a closer look at, mate, just let me know. But exceptionally well looked after. And that's him. So, mate, congratulations again. Thanks so much for obviously your help, and can't wait to hear feedback soon.